Germany, the land of efficiency, free education, great healthcare. But what if I told you that thousands of people, both locals and immigrants, are quietly packing their bags and leaving? Today, I'm revealing the honest, unfiltered reasons why more and more people are leaving Germany in 2025, from rising costs to culture shock. This is not your typical sugar-coated story. And if you are planning to move here or are already living in Germany, you want to watch this to the end because I also share how to protect yourself from the burnout that's pushing people out. So let's dive in. The first point is immigration crisis. Now, as you guys already know, right now in Germany, there's a lot of division going on. There's a part of Germany that is for immigrants and there's a part of Germany that's not for immigrants. And this is causing a lot of friction between both sides. And in the middle of that is immigrants themselves, because they don't know which side to turn to. Are you pro-immigrant or are you against immigrants? And both sides have an argument that makes sense. For those that are pro-immigrant, they believe that if you are coming here as a skilled worker, of course you are adding to the economy. And if you come here as a refugee, of course, it's not like you are coming here and you really want to come here, but because of the circumstance back home, that you are being forced into the situation of coming to seek asylum. So there are people that argue for it. For those that are arguing against it, they don't want immigrants. They don't want anyone that's coming to take from the economy, because they say most people that are immigrants, they are abusing the system, which is true. There are some people that are abusing the system. So from both sides, they have an argument that makes a lot of sense. But now the point is, where do you draw the line? How do you decide, which one is which? And the last election says a lot about people's mindset. With the rise of the AfD party, who have, they've had history in the past of saying some of the most outlandish and racist things towards immigrants. But because of them gaining a lot of popularity, it's putting a lot of strain on a lot of immigrants, because people are thinking, based on the history of Germany, of course, that what if history repeats itself again? And there's this growing concern among a lot of immigrants, this fear of the unknown. And because of this, so many people are like, you know what, before it gets to the point where things get crazy, let me just pack my bag and leave. And that's why you see a lot of people now are just leaving. They're not even looking back. They are moving somewhere else. And I understand the mindset behind it. Now, the second point is career roadblock and overqualification. Now, I've been in Germany for more than 7 years, and I've never in my life heard, in any country that I've lived in many countries, I've never in my life heard you being overqualified for a position. Most times you don't really hear that. It's more like you apply for something and you get it. But in Germany, there's a possibility that you apply for a position that you are overqualified for. And most companies will not want to employ you because they feel like you are overqualified. This has happened to me many times. You apply for a post and they tell you, sorry, we cannot employ you because you are overqualified, because you have a degree, and then they want someone that has maybe lesser experience or a lesser degree for that position. And then it puts a lot of strain on you, because now I know so many people that are working, and because of the difficulty of getting job as a foreigner in Germany, there are so many people that I know that are working in a low skill job. You have someone that have a master's degree but is working in McDonald's. I know people that are doing that because that's all they can find. And if you eventually find a job that is willing to employ you, sometimes because companies understand this, they will underpay you. And then when you now take it to Ausländer Behörde or Home Office for them to extend your visa, they will tell you no, that whatever they are paying you is lesser than the threshold for that course or for that field. Now you are turning between a rock and a hard place, because your company most times, and I don't also blame the companies too, sometimes they work on a budget, and if what you're asking is beyond their budget, they will not employ you. So you can imagine the mindset. You that you've been applying for years, you eventually get one that's willing to give you that position. Whatever they're willing to pay you, at that point, you just want to get it. Of course, not like you're going to go below a certain level, but at least you get what I'm trying to say. Because of the mindset, the stress of applying, you don't know when you're going to get the next interview, only for you to now get to Home Office and then they'll tell you, sorry, the amount the company is proposing is too low. Ask them or renegotiate. Now you are caught in between the two. Your company is not willing to budge. The Home Office or Ausländer Behörde, they're not willing to budge. Now you are caught in between the two. You don't know what to do. And that's why you see a lot of people settle for a low-paying job, because that's the best that they could get. And this put a lot of stress on skilled immigrants, because I know so many people that are in this particular situation. But what will you do? So because of this, people decide to just look outside, because where you are supposed to get a job, you come here to study, but you cannot even find a job. And then when you eventually find one, they are not willing to pay you what you want. And when you even try to negotiate for something a little bit higher, it's either they tell you that sorry, it's above our budget, or Home Office will tell you, sorry, we cannot extend your visa for you because what they are proposing is low. So that's one of the problems that people are facing here as immigrants, as skilled workers. Is a lot. There are so many people that are having this problem. Please, if you have an experience, share it in the comments. Let people know. Speak your mind. Let people know that this is really happening here. Because of this, so many people are just applying to jobs somewhere else or packing their bags and just going back home. Because, if you cannot move forward, then you can easily just go back or look somewhere else. And this is a very, very big problem. The job scarcity, the job market is a problem for foreigners. It's a big, big, big problem. I did a video on it. I'm going to tag it here so that you guys can understand why people are struggling to get a job in Germany. It's serious, and this is why so many people are leaving, because they can't find a job, they can't secure a job, take care of their family, take care of themselves, to pay their bills. What would they do? They will leave. Now the third one is weather. Now this one is, of course, this one is on everybody's bucket list. The weather situation in Germany is, I can make a whole video on it. Especially if you are coming from probably Africa or Asia, where you are used to a lot of sun. If you come to Germany, it's the complete opposite. I think in a whole calendar year, we only have sun maybe 3 or 4 months in a whole calendar year. So that tells you everything you need to know about the weather. And the months that you don't even have, that you even have sun, is crazy. Like maybe sun will just shine for 2 full months. The other month is going to be like, sun, sometimes sunny, sometimes cold. The weather is not good. I'm not going to lie to you. Most of the month is just cold, freezing. Of course, when you don't have enough sun in your system, your energy will just be low. Environment will just be dry. Everyone will just be moody. It's just going to be boring, So, but they are used to it. Of course, that's their weather. That's their lifestyle. And it's fine. But for we that are coming from other places that we are used to the sunny, vibrant life, is different. So this is something that you need to know. And if you are not ready for the weather, you are going to struggle a lot. And because so many people are not ready for this, so many people feel like, let me go somewhere else. And you see people moving to places like Dubai, or places like Qatar, Saudi Arabia, all those, or even going back to Africa. A lot of people, there are videos on YouTube, on TikTok, where a lot of people are like, you know what, I'm going back home because the weather is not compatible. The weather is not convenient for them. That's a big reason why so many people are leaving. Another one is cost of living. I got into Germany in 2019, and before COVID, the cost of living in Germany was relatively cheap. Everything was okay. There was no situation of inflation. Everything was fine. The economy was relatively stable. But then when COVID happened, everything went crazy. But even after that, things stabilized a little bit. And then the war between Ukraine and Russia made everything worse. Inflation went crazy. Cost of living went up. Rent went up. Energy prices went up. Everything became expensive. So the cost of living in Germany is no longer encouraging, because the money you are earning, by the time you get your paycheck, everybody wants to collect. Energy wants to collect. Rent is collecting. Insurance is collecting. This one is collecting. That one is collecting. Before you know it, your money is gone. Then you continue to live from paycheck to paycheck, and at the end you will start to think, is the juice really worth the squeeze? This is why so many people are relocating back home or relocating somewhere else, because they realize, like, what's the point? On top of that, tax is also a problem. Of course, for Germans, they are used to the tax system, and it's fine for them. I'm not advocating for you not to pay your tax. Pay it by all means necessary, because that is how the system runs here in Germany. They rely so much on tax, and the basic amenities that you have is from taxpayers' money. So it's good to pay your tax. But the problem is the mindset for people that are coming from another country. By the time you realize how much is leaving your paycheck just for tax alone, it's crazy. The German tax system is really, really high, one of the highest in the world. So you need to understand this. Like I said, that is what they rely on. That's all they have, So I understand why the people pay tax, and it's good. Pay your taxes. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just making you understand that because people that are not used to that kind of system, it might be a problem for them to adjust to the tax system. Because imagine you are earning like maybe brutto 3,500, and then your take home is like 2,300. That means almost 1,200 is gone. It's painful to see that leave your paycheck, but just understand that this money is going to the government, and then they are using it to do the basic amenities for the environment, for the country, blah blah blah. You get it. But I'm just trying to make you understand the mindset behind. A lot of people struggle with it, like, that kind of money leaving my paycheck, it's too much. Blah, blah, blah. I know a lot of people that complain like that, but just you understand that is how it is, and they are used to it. But this is why a lot of people are leaving, because when you go to somewhere like Dubai, for example, it's tax free. You don't really pay tax in Dubai, so people would rather relocate there, especially if you're a content creator, or maybe if you have your own business. People prefer to relocate there because most of the money you're making, you can keep it for yourself, and you can do other things with it. And this is why many people are relocating, because by the time you calculate how much tax you are paying on your business, it's a lot. And I'm not going to lie, it's a lot. So I understand why people are relocating somewhere else. but just so you know, this is where people are living. The last point is social isolation. Now this is another problem, because if you come to Germany and you are coming from a vibrant society, Germany is not really known to be that vibrant, and it's because Germans are naturally very, very reserved people. So if you are not someone that's willing to, leave your comfort zone and make the first move, you might be frustrated here in Germany. Not because they don't like you, but it's just the way they are. That's their way of life. And I know so many people that don't like that lifestyle, that are foreigners, but Germany is not like that. They will not lie to you. They just keep to themselves. They're very, very reserved. Not like they're not happy people. They're happy people, but they are not just vibrant is the word. They're not vibrant. They will not be in your face. They are just there minding their business. You might have a neighbor and you guys will be living together for 1 year, 2 years. You will not even know each other. It's very possible. That's happened to me before. And I know so many people that's happened to. That your neighbor, whoever you're living with, that your neighbor, close neighbor, your path will never cross for a whole year. And even if your path cross, they will not even greet you. You will not greet the person back. Everyone minds their business. And even when you eventually decide to greet them, they might not respond to you. It's not because they don't like you. That's just the way they are. They mind their business. If you're not that kind of person that likes to mind your business, then you will struggle a lot in Germany. You will be bored. You'll be isolated. You'll be frustrated. I understand why a lot of people are packing their bags and going to a more vibrant society. So these are things that you need to know before you come to Germany. So the big question now becomes, is Germany still worth it in 2025? The honest truth is, Germany is not for everyone. Like I said, not everyone will come to Germany and thrive. That's just the honest truth. Because of the factors that I laid, there are so many other factors that I did not cover in this video. And please let me know in the comments the ones that I've missed, so that people can understand. Share your experience so that people can know what is really happening in Germany. But like I said, Germany is not for everyone. Not everyone that will come here will thrive or be successful, and that's the honest truth. But don't see it as a bad thing. Just understand that that's how life is here in Germany. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just the way it is. And of course, there are so many amazing opportunities in Germany. They have a fantastic healthcare system. Of course, there are job opportunities too, but of course, you need the language to navigate life, So as long as you're willing to do all these things, you're going to be fine. But it's not going to be all kumbaya. It's not going to be all rosy. And many people don't talk about this. People like to give you fake life. But I'm just going to keep it real with you. You are going to have struggles. You're going to face a lot of obstacles, a lot of bottlenecks, but you have to have that mental fortitude to be able to go through it and know that it's just a phase. I went through it too. I'm in a different place now. It's going to test you financially, mentally, emotionally. It's going to test you a lot. Germany is going to test you a lot. But as long as you are willing to overcome all this and you have the mental fortitude to pass this, and you don't come with a overinflated mindset, you come with the right mindset, reduce your expectation, and as long as you do all this, I'm very sure that you will be fine. So if you found this video helpful, you already know what to do. Many of you are watching my videos and you don't subscribe, and I don't know why. Support me. It will cost you nothing. Just hit the subscribe button and like the video so that my video can reach more people. That's all. That's all I'm asking from you. And if you want to come to Germany and you need help, book a one-on-one consultation with me. The link is pinned in the comments below. And if you want to know why so many foreigners are struggling in Germany, click on this video right here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.